Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Storm and today I am playing Slay the Princess. If you enjoyed what you see, please subscribe. It helps out a ton and encourages me to make more videos like this. If you want to see the previous episodes, go check them out in the description down below. And same with my Discord if you want to join that. Last episode, what we ended up doing was we took the damsel route and we're actually still on it. But basically what that route is we save her. We don't go down with the blade initially, and we save her. And for me, I was basically, because this is the final route, I wanted to give the entity, just the happiest princess I could muster. So what I did was I went with like every happy option and got the voice of the smitten. So yeah, it turned into like a little love story, but at the end, it got a little disturbing, and I'll allow you to watch that part again, just in case you didn't see last episode. But anyways, I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Smitten.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Stop!
Oh, but...
No! Smitten, stop!
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
I'm gonna traumatize her!
You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold.
No!
And you find it.
This isn't what I wanted!
Around your ribs.
This isn't what I wanted!
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
No! Smitten, why? Why?
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it?
Smitten, stop!
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch.
No.
Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
She doesn't want this! Stop it, Smitten! Stop! What?
Oh, I see.
No!
You're trying to tell me something.
This is wrong!
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards
No.
your beating heart,
This
and then
is so...
everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
This is so messed up. I'm scared for what I'm gonna see next time then. Happily ever after. And this is epilogue.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.
This doesn't look like a cabin to me. I love that, like, Britishness. Mate, we're already in the cabin. That's great. Alright.
Excuse me? You're clearly... So you are? How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Been here too many times.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Paranoids joined us. The Paranoid joins us so much. This is like our third time seeing him. And 2 of those times has been like, this is the secondary voice.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! I can't say I'm happy to be here. This is a bad place. All stale and wrong. Can't you feel it?
Oh wait, I just noticed the princess in the windows. That like stained glass. She's like holding our heart. I don't feel good about this.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Yeah.
I know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
The other one? The princess?
The other one?
Oh, the smitten?
Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent.
It's a good question. What?
Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
No, that's definitely not it.
Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now.
Go ahead.
The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
I can tell. God, this is... Oh my god.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
We're already stuck in this route. We can't undo it now. Okay. Doesn't matter if the blade's here. We didn't use it last time, and the time before that she used it to kill us. So none of you are going to talk about the mirror.
Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on. Like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, it's... Well, one of us decided that's what we're going to do, and the Smitten, I guess, was so passionate that he thought he should just rip his heart out for the princess. And the princess, weirdly enough, thought it was... Like, started to like it, I guess. Oh no, oh no.
Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? Better not do it again.
Wasn't my choice.
Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. You said that last time too, but that hasn't stopped it from showing up again.
Yeah, it's covering the door.
Or moving. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
Will do, I suppose. Part of me wants to leave. I'm worried now. Should I just leave? It might be better to just leave. Here, I'll save it. And then if I really don't like the choice, we'll just back up. I'm gonna try leaving first, and we'll see if it does anything bad. We'll see if he prevents us or something.
As you foolishly turn to leave the cabin and abandon the world to its ruination, you're... Oh, isn't that convenient? As you turn around, you're faced with a solid wall. There isn't a way out. It would appear that you're stuck here until you find a resolution to our princess problem.
Oh no.
Yes, it's very convenient, isn't it? I assure you, I'm just as surprised as you are. Can't you hear the relief in my voice? I wouldn't be relieved if I was the one who set this up. I would have known you were stuck here from the beginning.
It's just not good. Is it the princess who's trapped us
Look,
here?
it doesn't matter who put that wall there because it's there. The only thing for you to do now is find the princess and, ideally, find your weapon while you're at it.
We don't have a weapon, though.
With nowhere to go but forward, you turn back around, leaving the non-existent exit behind you. You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle.
We will.
Well, shall we have a look at ourselves? Maybe it won't go away this time.
It will go away, like always.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures.
It's gone.
And
I don't-
you push the door open. Marvelous. We can proceed.
I'm worried about what's gonna happen.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet, too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
Yeah, I'm starting to regret what we did as well. I'm like worried. After what Voice of the Smitten did last time, I'm worried what the princess is gonna be like.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you
Oh
absolutely
my god.
Just because she lives in a nice, exitless house doesn't mean that she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature?
She did change a lot.
That is precisely why she poses a threat. I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. No, you can't just say that and not...
It skipped forward. I don't know. She got, wait, the hero, he didn't say anything. I don't know. She got weird for... Wait, okay. I don't know. She got weird for a second, but she didn't change that. Oh, yeah, we missed the narrator saying stuff. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning.
Her voice.
Oh my god, stop it. Okay, no, you can't just say that and not... Okay. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
I'm very much on edge. This is like the most on edge I've ever been.
That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
I don't want to.
And don't eat the food.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't eat the food.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
So she has the blade.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
Yeah, maybe.
Isn't that suspiciously There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
You're here.
Yeah.
Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
What's the thing behind her, though? Like, that's like big static something. I don't even know. It's weird.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Forcibly, I don't like that.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Okay, what is this place? What are we supposed to do? You mentioned dinner on the stairs. Silently. I'm gonna explore a little. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
Is this because I said we're gonna stay here and be happy? We're gonna stay in the dungeon and be happy, so she's made it work? She's made her dungeon, like, her like little dungeon, the basement where she's locked up, an actual livable home? What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgot about it.
The flames burn bright, and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said. Oh, but it looks so amazing. And after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned? I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem. For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
Okay, I'm a little scared that if I refuse her hospitality, she's gonna, like, kill me or something. She's gonna, like, tear her heart out. And you know what? I still should try to make her quite a nice, kind heart. So let's just eat the food.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
At least the food's good.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
How would I know what jewels taste like? Have I eaten jewels before? That's probably not good for your health.
This really is perfect, isn't it?
Maybe a little too perfect.
It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Is it because it's like was made of like thin air, so it doesn't actually fill us?
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again. You tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you've done this already.
Have.
And then it's over. And you're just
No.
as hungry as when you began.
I don't want this.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
No, stop.
And so the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again.
No, I don't want to be stuck in a loop forever.
The meat is fine. The bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal.
I don't know.
That's the trap. It wasn't mediocre at first. It's trending down.
Let's stop eating.
We're just getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
Stop.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Just stop.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
I want out. I want out now.
I'm so tired of eating.
Me too.
At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
That shadow... It's not the Smitten, is it?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not.
And she looked back at it. Is that the Smitten?
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
What just happened? Did you make the torch go out? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say. It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now? Okay, silently push yourself from your seat. What just happened? Did you make the torch go out?
I didn't need to. I promise. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
I don't like this. It's just a... It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
Okay. I'm intimidated.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar, and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
I guess.
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game. I feel like I'm 2 steps behind. You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun.
I don't like this, but I'm just gonna go along with it.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
We did.
And so you start over.
Not another loop.
Time passes. You play the game. You win.
Good.
Hey! Oh yeah, look at that.
Well, is that good? Or is that thing behind her gonna not be happy about that either?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Sure.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Okay.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
Sure.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
No.
It's never going to stay fun. You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh.
What?
The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
I don't like this. What's the thing behind her? Is that the voice of the smitten? Is that why you left?
The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew.
Okay.
And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. Creeping numbness settling in over the board.
Let me out.
More pieces are added. Feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination.
We need to get rid of whatever that thing is behind her.
Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
I don't want to either.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
Why?
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is... awful.
What? Yeah, this is. I
It's
hate
him,
this.
isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who trapped us here.
Yes, the voice of the smitten has become very controlling, and it's not great.
The lovesick one, the one from last time, he's not gone. He's just with her now. He is the shadow.
Yeah. Hey, Smitten, you were real chatty last time. Don't you have anything to say?
Smitten.
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. No, I saw him smile. That's him.
It definitely is, yes.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
Oh, you're talking to the shadow, aren't you?
Yeah.
She guessed that right away. She knows what's going on here. I knew it.
But she's not in control. The smitten is forcing her to be here.
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
I was right, wasn't I? I can't believe I was actually right. It is him. This is what he became after ripping us open.
Yeah. Are you actually happy here? Okay, so we've eaten. I don't want to do more. Are you actually happy
The
here?
princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
The smitten. Okay. We need the truth. We need to tell. You need to tell me how you really feel. Okay, for a second it froze. I got really worried that the game would crash. We're good, okay. Come on.
I. I. don't feel anything.
This is horrible.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
I don't know. What do you think will happen? Don't worry about what's gonna happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the lights go out. We don't have to let it go out. Whatever the shadows, either that option or what do you or what do you want? What do you choose? What would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That'd probably mean the world ends, but
That sounds
yeah,
lovely.
it's better than this.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
What's gonna happen? I feel empty. So that's that, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know. Nothing's changed. We're just sitting in the dark. Um, in trying to make her the happiest she could be, I've made her empty. This has backfired so badly. You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
So you are. It's dark in here, isn't it?
It is.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
Yes.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop. That would definitely make her the happiest. I do still want to try to salvage her happiness. Because I want the final heart to be a kind one. But now I've made her empty, and by accident. So this is what happens when you let the voice of the smitten go overboard. Whatever we had between us, wasn't real. This is real. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. I'm not sure I've ever had the chance to figure out how. I feel about you. I've just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. Either the first option or the third option. I'm leaning towards the third option because this one's. This is how we originally got the smitten. We were just absolutely just head over heels for her. And that resulted in the smitten pulling out our heart. heart and I guess trapping her here. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. I think this one is best because we didn't really love her, no. We we were trying to make her happy so that the final vessel for the entity could be happy. But we didn't really care about her. But maybe we can now that we've. I'm gonna save again. So. Okay. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now.
That's a nice thought.
Yeah.
I think this place was bad for us. It was keeping us small. I think it's time for us to go.
Let's leave, yes. Let's go.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile as she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt.
Yes, it
You're
is.
offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
Yeah.
It does, if he's telling the truth.
Stop being so paranoid. We gotta get out of here.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
I wonder if if we got to this point because this was the final route? Or maybe even if I did this in the first route, I would still get this epilogue. This happily ever after epilogue. Just the way the narrator is talking, like he's just given up. Like, does he know that he's about to end? Like that every narrator. I shouldn't spoil it, but I've seen this before, so
Exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
so I know what's gonna happen. But I wonder if this would change if I did this as the first route instead of the last.
And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
Not for long.
The stars are so beautiful.
They are. A quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Okay. Well, this is sweet. Man, this has been a crazy shift between things. Like it went from like just very like funny for having the Smitten voice with us, too just quickly disturbing, too little scary. Now we're at like a bittersweetness because we know the world's gonna end now. She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping in your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretched to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever. Now it's over.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Goodbye. And I think that is actually where we're going to end this episode. This will probably be split into 2 episodes, just because of how long this was, but we're going to end the episode, and then we will continue next episode. I suppose we'll reach the ending in the next episode. So, if this turns out to be a premature conclusion, I'll just cut this out, but for now I'm just going to end it. So, I do hope you did enjoy what you saw. If you did, please subscribe. It helps out a ton and encourages me to make more videos like this. If you want to see me play in another game, please comment down below what game that is. And with that, have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!